we are live.
All right. Welcome, everybody, to tonight's session of Sins of the Fallen, where we last left off. The party had left the corruption-filled cities of Ithaca and Exata behind and continue making their way to the northwest, arriving at one of the military staging grounds at the fortress of Cowhold. They found that outside the war-torn castle that is Cowhold were hundreds of tents belonging to the military forces sent to kind of keep watch over the border with the kind of recent movement coming down from the mountains. They also found that Ruby had been infected with the corruption. And so they decided to come up with a plan to get her some kind of cure by making their way into the military staging ground after Malkir tried to use his political connections and failed. The changelings in the party decided to disguise themselves as a research team sent from the capital in order to investigate the corruption, with Ruby invisibly following along. After some tense negotiations at the edge of the encampment, they were eventually let in and taken to a tent to be kept under quarantine until the medical staff could come see exactly what they were doing there. So, we pick back up with Kit, Cat, Casper, and Ruby hidden inside the camp, while Malkir, Felcrum, and Bee are waiting outside. So it is the middle of the night. You've been left alone in this kind of large tent area. What would you like to do?
Man, what the fuck was I thinking 3 weeks ago when I decided to do this shit? Jesus Christ, man. What was my plan here?
Great question.
Yeah, fucking tell me about it. My guy?
Reminder that Ruby's invisibility lasts for maybe 2 or 3 more minutes.
Yeah. That's fine.
Is there a convenient place that I can tuck myself in here? That if I were, say, to suddenly become uninvisible, isn't going to be noticeable?
Well, as you kind of look around at the interior of this large tent, you get the sense that this tent was someone's living arrangements. You can see that there is a bed off to one side, a couple chests, like foot lockers, lying about. There's a looks to be kind of like a large table off to one side with some documents strewn across it. Couple kind of soft chairs for just lounging in.
Okay. None of those sound like a particularly good place to hide.
I was gonna say none of that sounded like.
Because there's still guards in here with us, right?
No, the
No.
guards are outside.
Oh.
They are not inside the tent with the possibly
Possible disease people.
diseased people. Yeah.
We
Oh,
totally
okay.
don't have an actual disease person with us. It's fine.
No, I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, you're chilling.
Oh, so Kit could just drop it and then just cast it again. Yeah.
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 That was, I believe, my plan last week, but God fucking knows, really.
I did not
There
write
was
down
a
what your.
plan.
I did not write down what the plan was. I did write down all of your fake names. So win some.
Oh,
wisdom.
good. Thank goodness, because I don't think I did, or maybe I did.
Kit's was Dahlia, Kat's was Elena, and Casper's was Crescent Moon.
Right, that one I remember because how stupid it was.
Yep. Kit and Cat are generic humans, and Casper is a half elf.
Yeah. Boy, oh boy, what
Yeah.
in the fuck was I thinking?
I also wrote down everybody's fake names because I didn't want to have to try to remember it.
That is good
I
call.
have them in a nice little handout named Kit's Research Team.
Yep.
Next to Ruby, it just says invisible.
Oh, I wrote them down. Okay. Good job, Tori. You did the thing. You did it.
Oh, roll 20. Roll 20, no.
Oh no.
No, it's okay. It recovered. Cool. Cool.
What was okay? So hang on. Let me just get a lay of my. What was your plan, Tori? What was your plan this whole time? It was medical people are coming to the tent eventually at some point.
In the morning.
Was it in the morning? I thought that I said that we didn't want to disturb. No, because I remember we were like, no, we don't want to disturb and be here any longer than needed. So if you bring me homies now, we can be out of here faster.
Yes, and then she said that she's not going to do that. And then you made the argument that you guys have been traveling through the night and were tired. And so she decided if kept under quarantine, you could at least stay until the morning, and then you could talk to the medical staff. Because she was planning on making you leave and come back in the morning, but then you really put on the waterworks.
Whoa. I rolled okay. Really, the 24 is what saved it all, but before that wasn't so hot.
That's why we're in here at all.
Yeah, those 11s really came to really fucked me over. Okay, cool. Well, then I guess if no one's planning on, if we're just here, I guess I don't need to re-up anything on Ruby right now. And can save it in case of emergency, I guess.
Can I fit under the bed?
Just like throw a blanket over her in the corner or something.
Yes, you can fit under the bed.
What is the vantage point from the door to under the bed?
I mean, I can just check. I'll stand at where the tent entrance as Ruby gets under the bed to see how much we can see her.
Well, seeing how the bed is made, you can clearly see her underneath the bed. Not to mention, she looks like an open flame underneath the bed.
I was gonna say, Ruby, cover your hair. How could you forget about that? It's bright shit.
Let's do it.
I do like that the stealthiest one in the group is the lit torch of a person.
Mm-hmm.
Don't worry about it.
Real great.
So that the rest of us don't lose track of her.
Okay. Okay. I mean, I guess the biggest thing is making sure that we're up before,
Yeah.
before anybody comes in.
So it sounds like you plan on just sleeping. Is that what I'm hearing?
I mean, I feel like we have to. I feel like sneaking around the camp is just going to lead us to not. That just sounds like a bad idea.
Only if you get caught.
Yeah, but we don't have a lot of luck with not getting caught.
I don't know what you're talking about.
This whole campaign only originates. Fuck off! This whole campaign originates from all of us getting caught. That is all right.
Yeah, but to be fair, that was that was like the prologue, which was very railroady.
And I wouldn't have gotten caught when I did if I wasn't trying to keep B safe. So
listen,
true.
Story-wise, we're all here because we get caught, okay? So it doesn't matter how railroady it is, that's in our backstory, every single one of us. You can't deny it, it is there.
Got caught.
Got caught, exactly. That is the very first point of this whole thing. Got caught.
But if you... Okay. Hello!
Hello!
We're trying to remember the plan.
Time's all confusing because of Spring Forward.
Daylight. Yeah, Spring Forward. I feel ya.
Yeah, the plan. I don't remember it either.
Yeah, me trying to sneak around really isn't a good plan, huh?
But I never remember the plan, so it's fine.
I mean, it wouldn't be a problem if you were invisible.
So yeah, you turned me invisible, and I'm super stealthy.
Aren't you already invisible?
I'd have to be invisible again. But it's probably been a couple of minutes. I'm probably visible.
Yeah, it's worn out
yeah.
by now. It was cutting it close when she was leading you through the camp.
Right. Oh, right. We're in a quarantine tent. Okay, I got it. I remember, I think, maybe, kind of.
This is like a big encampment, right?
Yes. Like, it took several minutes to get to this large tent.
So yeah, even if I was invisible, can I even effectively cover enough ground in an hour?
I mean, I guess it depends on what you're trying to accomplish. Are you trying to just scope out the whole camp, or are you looking for someone specific?
Yeah, see, that's the issue. Like, we need to look for one of the Healy people.
Healy people.
Yeah,
Weren't
I'm
they
not
bringing
wrong.
us a person?
In the morning.
We gotta find a helicopter?
A helicopter.
Is that a police officer with wheels on his shoes?
I hate it here.
And we don't technically know where they are. I mean, I can... If we want to run around the camp invisibly, we can do that, but...
I can be an animal.
Yeah, I can make you an animal, or you can make you an animal.
Well, I can make me an animal.
you make you an animal, I can carry around you, and then...
No, they were quarantining us, remember?
We can't all leave. if the three of you are, if they do check in on you and the three of you aren't here, that's going to be a bigger problem.
I feel like if they check in on us and one of them, it's gonna be a bigger problem.
Well, the solution there is we make a pillow person in the bed and say that that's them, but they're sleeping, and to not disturb them.
Yeah, that always works in movies.
And lie our ass that it is in fact a real person.
Or maybe you just need a master performer that can fill all three roles.
Yeah, look at that. Hey, Casper! You can be three people at once, right?
I could intimidate your presence, but I can't replicate your presence.
I know.
Hey, what about using Inkblot to poke around?
Oh, he's gonna love this. As I pull my collar to the side, he's been there the whole time.
I mean, he is a snake.
Mm.
You can see he's just as you pull your collar aside, he's just sitting there, possibly asleep, kind of dozing off of the heat coming off of you.
I can't actually look at him because he's on my neck, but I just as at him not replying, I'm just you're not actually sleeping, are you? You're supposed to be watching my back.
You hear snoring sounds in your mind.
I'm just you need him, you need him, you need him, you need him. Swear to God.
Oh, actually, I think I can summon an Inkblot.
And Inkblot, there is not enough room on this earth for more than one of these at a time.
Yeah.
But mine might be nicer than your Inkblot. In fact, I don't think I would even name it Inkblot. I've just never done it before. But I can summon a wild companion of sorts.
You could name it Green Bean, then we have an Inkblot and a Green Bean.
I'm doing it.
Oh my gosh.
I make a snake that looks just like Inkblot, but
No, don't make the snake. We already have the snake.
I stopped
snakes is
or whatever. Well, then what do I make?
Something that flies, please.
You can see in the
I
dark.
notice a flying thing. I can make it see in the dark. That's not.
There's plenty of shit flying around here. I imagine. We're not.
It was nighttime, right?
Yeah.
It is nighttime.
I'm gonna make a bat.
There you go.
Oh,
A
bad.
little bat named Green Bean.
Named Green Bean. Gotta get maximum familiars in this campaign that can all speak. I make Mike have to fucking make voices for all of them and personalities too.
Yep. And they're all really friendly except for Inkblot.
Yeah, I just trolled the whole time.
If I ever get one as Casper, I'm gonna name him Red Herring.
Yeah.
God.
Oh my god.
Oh god, you're gonna make. Oh god, you're gonna make
Jeez.
Josh. Are you gonna make Mike do the voice from fucking that Scooby-Doo cartoon as well?
That reference is lost on me, so no.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Okay. So we've got a bat and maybe Inkblot.
Maybe Inkblot.
I with the hand that's holding holding my collar open. I poke him just whoop.
Ow.
Blind sight.
Ow! I barely poked you
makes
that
sense.
hard.
Inkblot, meet your brother. Cousin. That's how families work. I know. Things.
That's how families work. I really fucked up family tree.
Yeah.
That's somehow his brother.
They're Fae. We don't know.
True.
Yikes.
Yeesh.
Yeah, you can see as Cat finishes her spell, just kind of coalescing on the ground. Shadow just seems to physically turn into a small bat that just kind of sits there and lets out a kind of like a loud yawn.
Not gonna lie, I feel like your little bat, your little guy should be celestial.
I don't get a choice.
Yeah.
You know?
Because I'm a druid.
Yep, the wild companion has to be a fae. It also doesn't last forever. It only
No,
lasts a couple of hours.
I see.
And equal to half my druid level. Green bean lasts for
Oh, is a fae
3
instead of a beast. I see.
hours. And it can swim, have a swim speed, but
At this point, man, are you a fiend? I feel like that would make more sense, you little asshole.
I pick up green bean. Where am I sending green bean?
Probably just to look around and try and find like the medic tent.
Go look.
Gotta look for what?
We're looking for doctors.
What's a doctor?
We're looking for people that help hurt people.
Correction, that help the wounded, not to
Yeah.
hurt people.
I'm gonna die. I'm going to die. I'm going to die.
We would know what like I assume the like cleric not clerical, that's not quite
The Red
that doesn't-
Cross.
The medical tent.
We would know what the Red Cross for this country looks like.
Legally distinct from the Red Cross.
Yeah, the actual, like a red cross, not the Red Cross, a Red Cross.
We're not committing any war crimes today.
Oh boy.
It's early.
So I feel like they're probably they're probably a lot of them from. Oh no, I've forgotten my own acronym. That's that's not good.
Which one? Massa? Dude?
Nope.
Oh, there's more.
There's many more.
Oh god.
Which one? Hang on. Nope. I keep opening the wrong sheet. Oh, I got it. Let me go.
At the end of this campaign, I do want to see the full list.
I'm trying to think of more as time goes on, and I'm just hoping
God.
that by the end of the campaign they'll be like, I'm just trying to find I'll have like a massive list. The EHO, right? Not the World Health Organization, everybody. The Empire Health Organization.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Holy shit.
Sayo.
Everybody takes 1 point of psychic damage.
So,
But I feel like they have to have some connection with them in some regard. So, we probably know what they look like or what their tent would look like. Ish, maybe.
Oh, I can still look through green bean's eyes too, just like you do.
Mm-hmm.
So
out to 100
wake me
feet.
up. Yep, that's fine. Wake me up if anyone enters the room, and I sit on whatever little bed we have and watch.
So the we'll say the symbol for the EHO, as you named it, is derived from the symbol from the apothecary, which is the kind of like the entity or deity that has to deal with like healing and whatnot. Technically, they also deal in poisons, but it's the one that along with assassins. Doctors also follow this one. And then for the EHO, so they've taken the kind of the bubbling bottle symbol of the apothecary, and they've it's basically a it's a owl, just like the symbol of the Empire, but like it's like between like the owl's like extended wings. There's it's like the owl has like a little cape with a bottle on the back.
Cute.
Yeah. All right. So you tell Green Bean to look for that symbol.
Yes.
And they let out another yawn. Say, okay, well, where?
Outside this tent, just around.
Okay. And the bat just goes flying straight up into the ceiling of the tent.
Okay, wait.
And then starts flapping around like, what? Where do I go?
No, you gotta go under the little flap here, but try to not be seen too.
Ruby just sits in the chair, head in her hands.
I'll lift the bottom corner of the tent flap entrance and be like,
all right,
and point.
So are you trying to be stealthy? Because
yes.
You know that there's guards right outside the flap.
Oh,
well, I was gonna ask,
I'll go to the other side of the tent.
Yeah, do it on the other side of the
bottom of the I guess back wall it would be of the tent, and lift just a little bit, enough for Green Bean to fit through, but that's it. I tell Green Bean, you gotta be sneaky still. You don't want to be seen. I mean, you're a bat still, but don't get seen.
Okay. And you kind of you pull up the bottom of the tent. The entire tent kind of shakes a little bit as it was pulled taut. But you just kind of throw Green Bean, kind of roll them underneath the bottom, and they just kind of roll through the dirt before kind of shaking their head and then go fluttering off into the sky.
I say telepathically to them, you got this.
Yeah. What do I got?
Oh boy.
It's fine. He was just born today, okay? Leave him alone. He's doing great.
Just born today.
Look my picture in the bat from Fern Gully.
Oh my god.
That'd be good, yeah. That was a little bit more wisecracking, though.
Seeing that Ruby is very much struggling. Especially just with this, not just being sick part, but this whole situation. I'm gonna pull Inkblot off of my neck, unwrap him, and she's a lot warmer too, so he'll like it, and I'll put him on her.
Give him a little scratch.
He's like a weighted blanket, just only on your neck.
What? Why is she all sweaty?
No, I'm always that way.
She's always a little sweaty. It's my secret, Captain.
Kit, I need you to make a con save for Inkblot.
Cat.
No.
No, Kit. I said the right one.
Oh, Inkblot. Now there's even more.
Man, I never fucking... Oh, now he's a snake. Snake.
I think it's the poisonous snake was the one.
Yeah. +0. All right, let's go, buddy. Ooh.
All right.
Plague friends, plague friends, plague friends.
Inkblot just says, "Oh, is it getting hot in here?" Uh-oh.
I'm peeling Inkblot off of her. I still have gloves on. How is a poisonous snake also, can I just say, this is just an observation. How is a poisonous snake not immune to poison?
He's
What is this? What is this shenanigan?
Because it
he's-
has
he's-
venom.
Yeah, it's venom, not technically poison.
Yeah, technically
Well,
it should be listed as a venomous snake.
True, but it's poison, and also its bite makes it do poison damage. This thing should be immune to poison. Thank you
Venom
very
damage
much.
doesn't exist though.
Yeah, venom damage doesn't exist.
Well, you know what? That's their problem, and this is stupid.
Don't give them ideas. Are snakes supposed to sweat? This doesn't feel right.
Oh boy.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
How? Well, fuck. Shit. I didn't consider this problem. I didn't think you could get this kind of sickness.
I didn't
You're
think
not
it was through touch. He was there for like a second.
Yeah, like
Yeah, it's not like snakes like take in moisture through their skin or anything.
yeah, but he's not like a
yeah.
he's fey. He should be fine.
Yeah, because Casper definitely didn't like meet a fucking 15-foot tall satyr or anything. That
Definitely didn't
small.
do that. Nope,
He should
that
be
wasn't a thing that
fine.
happened.
I'm just gonna go curl up in a corner.
About to
And go to
unleash the
sleep.
entire.
All right. So, Bean, Kat, go ahead and make a perception check for Green Bean.
Oh, boy. Oh, I guess I need bat stats. Oh, here they are.
I'm gonna pop Inkblot to his pocket.
Perception.
Well,
Hey, it
sure.
has blind sight
Hell
and
yeah.
keen hearing. Can you hear a tent?
He's gonna send the corruption to wherever Inkblot's home
We're
plane
hosting.
is.
What's your perception bonus thing?
But it's a pocket dimension. That's not. He's fine. He's in a pocket dimension, chilling.
Wisdom plus a whole 1.
+1.
Good job, Green Bean. We proud of you, buddy. Hey!
Hey, nice. Yeah. So luckily, the camp is lit by like torches and lanterns, because though the bat has blind sight, it does not have dark
Yeah, I was
vision.
noticing that after he left, and I was like, I should have cast dark vision on him.
Blind sight is very useful, except when trying to make out the details on something. But, yeah, Green Bean goes flying around, and, I'd say... Do you have to be within 100 feet to talk to Green Bean
Yeah.
telepathically? Okay. Got it. So then it would be more like 2 hours later. Well, I guess it wouldn't be as long to get back as it would be to find the thing. So like an hour and a half. An hour and a half later, Green Bean comes back within your proximity. And he says, "Okay, I found it."
Good job, come back.
Okay.
Oh, and then I just say, Green Bean found it.
And then a minute later, you hear a little like plump as something hits the roof of the tent again.
Oh no! I
Oh my
lift the little spot,
God.
like I lift where he
Kill
entered,
Green
and I
Bean.
say, come back
Oh.
down where you exited, where you left. Come back that way. I lift it.
Like the familiars and doors do not mix very well.
No, mine's just an
Just a-
idiot, but it's fine.
Yeah, he's just a little absent-minded. I definitely didn't roll to see what personality he has.
Well, I love him anyway.
All right, yeah, and Green Bean just kind of like rolls down the back of the tent next to where you lifted it up, and just kind of crawls inside.
I would pick up Green Bean and say to the group, "This is the best. Scout we've ever had. The mission was successful. What's our next plan? We know where the tent is.
How far away?
How far was it, Green Bean?
So I followed the light, and I didn't see it in the bottom lights. But I started going up the hill towards the big square thing, and then not right up next to the square thing, but kind of like halfway up the hill, I found there was a whole bunch of tents that had that symbol.
Huh.
So basically up towards the actual fort part.
I think so.
Yeah, we're not getting up there. There's so much we have to go through. We would have to go through so many people to get up there.
Okay. I can be a bat with Green Bean, and Green Bean could show me the way.
Yeah, but that doesn't change the fact that the rest of us have to get up there. Because if we want, we have to bring the
You can
cleric.
go in the back.
We have to bring the
I
cleric.
can steal the cleric.
Right. This is the other plan we have. The final stage of this plan.
Yeah.
If everything else fails, is we steal a cleric and
in the
run
bag of
away.
holding. Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, we're evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right.
Yes.
Wait a second.
We're not good.
One darn
We don't need
minute.
to follow the rules.
Yeah, this is a
Kidnapping's not against our morals.
We don't
yeah.
have any rules.
No.
I have rules. No blood on my hands. You guys? Yeah.
Good news. I don't have that rule.
But then I guess then even then we'd be fine if we have to steal the cleric. One of us impersonates the
Yeah,
cleric.
The original
So
plan
they
that you and I
totally-
did.
Right. It's back to basics, baby. Let's go.
Nothing went wrong last time.
No, but last time we were being chased by an incel. This is completely different.
Totally
He's
different.
dead now.
No one will even know.
He's not dead.
Shh. Let me live in my fantasy land where I never have to hear that man ever again.
Casual identity theft and kidnapping.
Always. Okay.
Yes.
But
we've
so
done-
so that is an option. God, it's so risky. It's so risky.
That's
Because like
okay.
what if you grab a cleric that knows nothing and can't even cure
I can grab all of the clerics.
the entire fucking contingent of clerics.
No. It's so perfect.
Oh my god! What, we just have our own little fucking slave camp
Yeah,
in the bag to
in
heal
the
us
bag
whenever
of
we
holding.
need.
Yeah.
And so anytime someone needs to get healed, we just ship them into the bag. They get healed. we pull them out.
We don't even actually fully know how to put a person in a bag again, but we'll figure it out. It's fine.
All we know what was the only way we figured it out was turning the bag,
inside out.
But then that pulls you in too.
Potentially, unless you somehow don't.
We haven't
Unless you're
really
strong.
figured this out yet.
No,
We haven't. There's not been enough studying in this bag.
I agree.
Okay, does it make more sense for Cat to go as a bat and for me to follow
Invisible.
invisible, and then instead of needing to kidnap the cleric and bring them all the way back here, How would I get out of this tent? There's no way for me to get out of this tent.
I can open the tent flap, talk to the guards, and sort of do what we did to.
I think Kit should go because she can do because I can only wild shape once right now because I used one to make.
Well, we have time. You can short rest and get. Do you get the back in a short rest or it's long rest?
Yeah, but it's been an hour and a half, so Green Bean will be gone, and he was gonna lead us. Well, I guess he found it pretty quick and kind of told us where to go.
Yeah, you know where you'll know what they look like. If he can find them, you can find them.
Yeah.
And you can see in the dark.
Yeah, well, sometimes
you can make yourself see in the dark.
Correct.
I'm starting to think that it would be easier for us to go to them and then not have to kidnap them all the way back here.
Okay.
I mean, I'll go along with whatever plan you all think is going to work the best. It mostly relies on...
How am I supposed to get them to listen? I mean, I guess I can try, okay, do this, please, and then they'll be like,
"See,
what?
this is why, like in the original plan, that's the whole reason that Casper is even here, is because both of us were meant to be able to."
Yeah.
I just came along for the train wreck.
So maybe we just wait till the morning.
You're part of this now.
Thank you.
That's why that's the other option. So it's either option A, you go up and try and force a cleric to heal her. And then if that doesn't work, we're really screwed because
no, if it doesn't work, I kidnap a cleric.
We don't even know.
I
guess if you get sucked into the bag. If you get sucked into the bag, worst case, Ruby just has to not be near you when you do it, so that if you get sucked in, she can take the bag and then.
Yeah. So it's like that's the whole thing.
And we know how to get you out now.
Go in with the cleric. You can get me out because I'll hold the. Wait a second. But if I do that, then
yes, I know.
Plan. No, we can't. That plan's out. Nope. No way.
Also, then I would have to walk through camp with a floating bag.
Oh, would the bag not go invisible when you pick it up? It's only when I cast the spell. What's on you becomes invisible?
I don't know.
I feel like I would know. Kit would know. Tori, do not know. God, are you there?
Are you talking to me?
Yes, you're God.
I don't agree with that, but okay.
In this situation, at this moment, you're God. When you cast invisibility on someone, say like Ruby picks something up after she's invisible, like the bag. Does the bag stay visible because it wasn't on her person when I cast the spell? Or would the bag become invisible if she picked it up when she's invisible?
I would say anything that she picks up would become invisible.
Okay. Okay, then. So, this is still a possibility. You guys can still go. If all else fails, you yoink into the bag.
But my plant.
You can replant a plant. Okay?
No, it takes a whole month for it to grow, and then it's gonna be alive.
It's only been like 2 days. This plant hasn't been in there that long. You can start over again. Ruby can't grow back in a month.
But what if I don't get a phantom needle again? Then it's mixed with a good berry, and it's gonna be the best. What else do I have in here that you can pull out instead?
I don't know. You tell me.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm looking at.
Actually, that's a better idea. You tell me what I can pull out, and that way I'll know what to grab, knowing you're holding on to it.
Yeah.
But you have to find it. But I figured you can figure it out.
We know how to find the snow globe in your bag.
That's true.
Hold on to the snow globe.
I guess I just made a very big assumption that the objects in there
are always in the same place, and that you land in the same place.
Yeah, I made a lot of leaps there.
Yeah. Okay. Well, worst case, here we'll get like 3 options, and then we'll just pull, and you should be able to find one of them.
Okay.
So the snow globe is one. What else you got?
I got the mini croquet sets. I want to try that out when I'm in there.
Okay, the mini croquet set I will also try. And then something else.
I also there's so many things. Oh, I can use some of your stuff. Is any of your stuff easy to grab? No, just books and incense.
I mean, a book works if you can find the book.
Oh yeah, because then you can just... Okay, it's your Girls of Stone book.
Okay.
That'll be the other one. I'm sure all of these items are going to be super easy to find because none of them are tiny.
Worst case, I will go for... If you can't find that book, I will try all of my books that are in the bag.
Okay.
So, worst case, grab onto a book if you can't find the croquet or the snow globe if you get sucked into the bag.
Yeah. This is a wonderful plan.
This is terrible.
Oh, no, do the teacup because I can just like sit in the teacup.
Okay,
oh, wait,
fine.
that might break it. It's okay.
Fine.
I can sit in the teacup. It'll be easier. It's not just a teacup. It's a magic teacup. Anyway.
Okay. Snow globe, teacup, croquet set, books. There are options. You should be able to find something in there of that list to grab onto. If you get sucked into the bag, try when you flip the bag inside out to try to be like behind it so it doesn't pull you.
Okay.
I don't know if that's at all the logic.
I'll try to see if I can tie myself to something.
Or that, maybe.
We'll see. Yeah, they won't notice at all. Okay. How am I going to convince it? It'll be fine. Oh no, I can't dark vision and enhance ability.
Well, you can just drop your dark vision once you get there and then give it back to yourself.
No, I don't have a spell slot. Oh, I can just upcast one of them. It's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Wow.
Oh, so while they're figuring that out, I just look up at Casper and I go, if I die in this...
What do you mean? Look at this plan. It's amazing.
Please split my gold
the
with
perfect
B.
plan.
Just you and B. Just you and B.
Just
wow.
Me? Got it.
We're out here putting together this amazing plan of attack, risking our asses to try and keep you alive, and you won't even give us money for it?
No, he doesn't even believe in us.
I know. Ye of little faith.
I know.
Just like to be prepared. Also, you're not the only one risking yourselves if I'm going to follow you.
I'm risking myself in a military camp.
Ruby, if you die in there, we'll use the twins' funds for your funeral. Looks at both of them. We'll use Kit's funds for the funeral.
Yeah. What do you mean my funds? Why did this end up falling on me? I'm the one who got us into this fucking camp.
Kit gets my wine, though.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? This is acceptable then.
Kit gets all of my stuff. But
okay.
She's not allowed to throw away or give away any of it.
Fine, Kat. If something exceptionally bad happens, shit is going real bad, and say, especially if this takes longer than, like, because I can only make Ruby invisible for an hour.
Okay.
So if it ends up taking longer than an hour, and telepathically, I'm just gonna tell Kat, I'll be like, put her in the bag.
That was my plan.
Staring at each other and nod.
This plan is terrible.
You didn't hear that part.
I'll just stay here.
Well, of course you're staying here. You're staying here with me.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm not nearly as sneaky. Man, I couldn't know. If I go to... Is that the only way?
Are you still at disadvantage?
Yes.
Yep. No. I'm gone. It's done now. I have it checked off.
That's right. It has been a couple of days since
because I remember we had this conversation when you were like, it's done, and I was like, it's been 50 hours, and you were like, it wasn't 50, and I was like, oh, never mind.
Well, we short rest first because I want both my wild chips.
I imagine we've been having this conversation while you've been short resting, and talking I don't think really is a strenuous activity.
Nope, gotta start over.
No!
It depends who you're talking to.
Depends on what kind of talking we're talking about.
All short rests must be done in complete silence.
Complete and utter silence.
Are we actually taking a short rest?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, then I'm also gonna switch my
Oh yeah, that too.
my whispers of whispers of the dead proficiency. I guess it's deception right now. No, it can stay deception. Trying to decide what's gonna be more useful, deception or intimidation.
Well, I'm gonna be, because I only have 1 second on the spell slot, and I'm gonna dark vision myself, so I'm gonna be enhanced abilitying both of us for charisma later on, even though the plan's for you to be invisible, because you'll have to be visible if they're gonna cure you. That's my plan. But I don't know what I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna have to be visible at some point anyway for them to cure me.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
yeah. That's what I was saying.
Ugh. I didn't even think
Well, I
of
mean,
that.
getting up there is gonna take you.
No,
A
it only
minute.
took. Oh, yeah.
He's
'cause you have to
flying.
walk.
Ruby has to sneak
I know.
through camp.
I mean,
Wait.
if they can cure me, is it smarter for me to just sneak out of camp instead of trying to sneak back to you?
At that point, probably. Because they don't. Yeah, at that point, it would probably be easier for you than just try to sneak out from there. That's why I'm thinking. That's why I'm like, do I just go with you? Because in that way, I can make you invisible to come back or to get out. This is a struggle. I also can. This is tough. This is
Another
so tough.
option is I do have pass without trace today,
Oh, okay.
because we were sneaking into a military camp.
Yeah. Well, then I think that it would probably make more sense for you to travel with Ruby and not fly there, or like. Can you even make anything that? I actually don't know if you can become something that flies.
No, I can't actually.
No.
I
Mhm.
just remembered.
Yeah.
Flying's too difficult.
Okay, well then you just travel with Ruby, and then with Pass Without Trace, you'll be hella sneaky.
Yeah. I don't need dark vision. He said the torches were bright. That's fine.
Yeah, the camp is lit. Ruby can see.
Yeah.
I mean, we would know like roughly how bright camp is when we walked in here.
Yeah, like when you guys first came across the camp, like the whole camp was lit up.
Yeah, you're chilling.
Yeah.
All right, you don't need
Yeah,
dark
yeah,
vision.
Yeah. Pass
You're
that
fine. You're
trace.
fine.
Mike, is there any like personal belongings still in here?
Like I said, there's
The Foot
like
Locker, right?
a couple foot lockers, a desk, I don't remember what else is like a table, I think. Yeah.
Can I look in the Foot Lockers?
Sure. They are currently locked.
Can I make sure they're not trapped? And then
Okay, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Somehow I don't think that they're trapped.
That'd be pretty wild.
I'm paranoid. And
You are fairly certain that they're not trapped.
I would like to pick the locks, please.
All right. Go ahead and make. I'd say there's like one smaller footlocker at like the foot of the bed, and then there's like a large chest in the corner. So it'd be 2 thieves' tools checks if you're doing both of them.
Okay. Oof.
All right. So which one were you doing first?
I probably would have started. Actually, I probably would have started with the bigger one because I'm specifically looking for like clothing that we might be able to use to like help blend in.
All
So I
right.
probably would have gone for the bigger one first.
Sure. Yeah, you open up the big chest. 18 was good enough. And inside, you can see there's like there's some like traveler's clothes in there, but nothing that kind of like fits the style of like the soldiers outside. You also find like a bunch of like personal effects, like knickknacks, like what look to be like wrapped up letters. The what else would be in there? Yeah, just like little like trinkets that whoever owns this chest has kind of picked up along the way.
Out the letters and look at Kit and Casper and say, "Found y'all some reading for while we're gone."
I have a guy for that.
I found Kit some reading for while we're
Look
gone.
over at Casper's like, what the fuck does that even mean?
I have an accountant that takes care of all of my personal reading.
You have someone who reads for you?
Yes, he's an accountant. He does everything I ask him to, as long as it's test work.
Casper, do you know how to read?
Of course I know how to read. I have to read music.
That's completely different. Insight
kind
check.
of reading insight check.
Alright, Josh, go ahead and roll
Oh, this man's deceptive
either
as fuck.
persuasion or deception just to me.
Listen, we're not
I want to
going
see what they roll
succeed.
first.
Listen,
Because if they
cheating.
don't roll enough, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh man.
Because I'm sure you have the same modifier for both.
Yep.
Right? Yeah.
Wait, what's your modifier?
No, never mind.
I cannot roll below a 21.
Yeah.
I have
Holy
a plus
shit.
6, but I don't care if you can read or not.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to read.
I'm squinting suspiciously.
If he can't read, he's doing a good job of covering it up. You have no idea.
Wow, a 3 and a 4. This is off to a great start.
Hey, at
gotta
least
get it out now.
yeah, you got it out on the pointless rolls, so you can roll better for the rolls that matter.
I love how that actually isn't true in the slightest, but sure, we can pretend.
Is a 13 enough to open the small chest?
No, 13 is not enough to open the footlocker.
Unfortunate.
Yeah.
Okay, so back to getting out of this tent. If you're not going to turn me invisible, how am I getting out of this tent? And how is Cat getting out of this tent?
What do you mean not turn? I'm turning you. Of course, I'm turning you invisible.
Oh, you're
Why
still
wouldn't I
turning
turn
me
you invisible?
I don't
Of course I'd
know.
be turning you invisible. Where did that come
I'm-
from? Are you okay?
I've lost track of the agenda.
I just lost the plot.
I've lost the plot. I don't think that can be held against me.
She's delirious. We have to put her down.
You've got like pockets, right?
Yes.
All right. I popped Inkblot out. Is he still looking terrible? How you feeling, buddy?
As you kind of pop him out of his little pocket dimension, you can see that his scales have kind of lost the kind of shiny luster that they usually have.
No, buddy, no! I give Ruby a glare like this is your sweat's fault.
You put him on me!
I was trying to be nice.
And I appreciated it. I didn't know.
Now what?
Well, you're gonna go with them, because if they can fix Ruby, they're fixing you too. Ruby, open up a pocket or something. Don't touch him!
You open up a pocket in my bag.
I give him a look, and I'm just like, you'll be fine.
Is it bad that I...
His forked tongue is just kind of like hanging loosely out of the side of his mouth.
Oh, buddy!
Aw.
No. I give him gentle pats and put him gently in the pocket.
Is
All
it
right.
bad that I kind of hope it fails so that I can kidnap the person?
I'm not gonna lie, I'm like 50-50 on this. I'm like, man, I really want them to be cured, but at the same time, I'm like, God, what I do, I just want to kidnap somebody
We
with this
can
bag
have a
so
pocket
bad.
cleric.
It's an NPC pocket cleric.
Or a
Oh
few.
my god.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay.
Alright. Turn me invisible, cast Pass Without a Trace, and let's get going.
Right.
Oh boy.
First, I'm going to cast Goodberry, just in case. I'm going to have some good berries for me. And then, next, step 2.
Hey, are those berries?
Pass Without Trace.
Yeah, I don't see me needing this in any other scenario, and I'm not going to be taking another short rest, so I guess I can take a short rest after they leave. Can you rest? You can't rest while concentrating on a spell. That's not restful.
Can
Right?
you?
I mean,
If I'm just sitting there only doing that, like, I don't
I
know
wouldn't
how
say.
intense concentration is.
Yeah, I wouldn't say concentrating on a spell is like hard activity.
Okay.
Yeah. I
I was gonna
guess
say I'll make both
so.
of them invisible, but no,
I guess
then
it
I won't know when to
depends.
turn it off.
I guess it depends on
Yeah.
how much your mind wanders. So if you
I've got
wanted to,
focus.
how about this? If you want to make it, if you want to concentrate on a spell during a short rest, you have to make concentration checks like every 10 minutes.
Okay. I'm not going to because I just realized that if I make both of them invisible, I won't know if I drop it. It drops obviously on both of them.
I can just cast a spell. Like on Wild Shape Invisible, cast a spell, like a little cantrip.
Yeah, they
Just
both
guided
can do
me
that.
Oh.
something, and then I'll be.
Oh,
And then
okay.
only
I forgot
mine
that
will
you
drop.
can. Yeah, okay. I forgot that.
But Ruby is supposed to follow me
Yeah.
so that we stay together. So I don't think I should be invisible.
Oh well, I thought that
Well,
you were
you're
gonna wild
following-
shape yourself.
I thought you were following Green Bean.
No, Green Bean's gone because we short rested.
Hey, you still got a half hour left.
Oh.
Yeah, it was an hour. It was an hour
Okay.
and a half to do the scouting,
Right.
and then you guys took a short rest, which is an hour. So that's 2.5 of 3 hours. Still got a half hour left.
It's because I thought you were wild shaping.
Okay,
now.
but there's one more reason. I don't want to be. Oh, I guess if we just follow Green Bean. Oh no, separately but together, it's fine because I don't want to go in her pocket as a mouse.
You do or you don't.
No, I don't want to get sick.
Well, as long as you're not touching her gross sweaty fluids, you're fine.
And I'll put you in a different pocket than
From Inkblot. Yeah.
But okay.
I'm a rogue. I've got many pockets.
You also don't even have to be in a pocket, because if I make both of you invisible, you can be outside. You can be on her shoulder or something,
Yeah,
so you can still see.
Okay, that's the one. Shoulder.
Yeah.
So I go rat, shoulder, invisible, both us. I'll pass without trace first.
Yeah, you do all your shit before you shape change, and then okay.
Okay. Are we ready?
Yeah, I'm not gonna do. This is a terrible plan. I'm not short resting while doing this because I really don't want to risk it dropping. That would be so terrible. So I'm expending the 3rd level slot, and we're chilling.
Pass without trace. I'm a rat now. I'm on Ruby's shoulders now. We're invisible now.
And I guess Kit has to let us out.
Yes, I do. Wait, you're not fucking doing anything. That's for be helpful. Go open the door. Go open that thing and say you got to take a piss or something, and then that way they can get out and you can go.
Oh, it says as 3 because I removed the slot before I clicked it, but it's actually as 2 is my last spot.
Sure, yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
All right, so Casper, are you opening up the flap?
Sure.
All
You're
right.
along for the ride. You're part of this adventure, buddy. Get in there. Get your feet wet.
All right. Casper, as you open up the flap, the 2 guards turn to you, and one says, "What do you want?"
Can you grab me a drink of water?
Fine. And Ruby, I would like you to make a stealth check at advantage as you slip past everyone while the flap is open.
Got the
Yeah.
screen.
Here we go.
Plus 10.
So
Yeah.
so a 32.
Woo!
All right. Sounds
You
good.
are invisible.
Yes. I think that's the point.
All right, and yeah, you start heading out into the encampment, following Green Bean with Cat as a rat on your shoulder. Cat, as a rat, I would like you to make a con save
Dang it! I knew it. I told you.
using your rat statistics.
Oh boy, rat. Oh good, -1.
Oof.
-1. Boop.
Well then, but that's okay. This is where the confusion comes in because I've had to touch Ruby to cast spells on her, and I haven't.
15 minutes, bro.
Oh yeah, it's a good point. You do have to touch someone for invisibility.
Yeah,
don't
that's
you?
why.
All right.
That's why.
Then
This is where
Kit,
my
go
okay.
ahead and make me a con save.
Well, this would have happened before we even. This is okay. This
Then
is fucked.
make a retroactive con save from the first time you had to
This
touch her.
is so fucked.
I forgot invisibility was a touch spell. Thank you for reminding me.
The second time I touched her, I would have touched her fucking foot, okay? So that her boot's not getting me sick. There's no fucking shot. There's
Right,
no way.
This is from way back when you guys first went to the
That's
camp.
fine.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Go on her shoulder, she said. It'd be fine.
Okay,
You
well,
won't be
okay, this,
sick."
to be fair, 7.
Yes.
I am
All right.
also gross.
That's okay.
Yeah.
We're kidnapping clerics. It's fine.
All right, so
I
yeah,
would have told you to go on her shoulder if I knew that touching any part of her. I would have put
Yeah.
ink blot on her if I had known touching any part of her made her sick. This is shite.
Yep. Well, that's what happened.
It's
Fuck
okay,
you,
it's
God.
okay.
You're really shitting the bed on this one.
All right.
Oh my God.
With 3 of you now infected.
Jesus.
This will be great.
Now you have to kidnap a cleric. I'm not coming with you, and I'm sick.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair, at the moment, just Kit and Cat have the heightened senses
Ooh.
effect,
True.
where you add a D4 to ability checks and saving throws.
Right, you have to fail again, right?
Yeah, you're not fully infected yet. You've just been
Right.
exposed.
I'm gonna click the
Oh,
guidance
and
button.
we had this feeling before, right?
Yeah, this was
Okay.
how everybody had this feeling when you were in the city, and then
True.
24 hours later, you had to make another save, and that was when Ruby was the only one that failed and got fully infected.
I was like, I'm
Right.
pretty sure I rolled a natural 1. I did.
Yeah.
All right. So, Ruby, as you stealthily make your way through the camp, following the slightly different shade of shadow that is Green Bean as he flies through the sky. It's not. You find yourself kind of like having to like run at certain points, which does break your stealth a little bit. But as the little bit of like sound of you running as people kind of turn to see what was that, and they don't see anyone, It's not enough to get you found. It's just because you're trying to follow a flying creature that's making a straight shot, while the path for you is definitely not a straight shot.
Yeah.
But you're quick and you weave through the encampment. You do pass by a couple blockades. One when you first start making your way up the hill, and a second blockade when you get to where the kind of medical tent area is. But being invisible, you're able to easily slip past all of the guards manning these blockades.
Wonderful.
Well, I guess blockades isn't the best choice word. It's more like a checkpoint. Yeah. Yeah, and you find yourself in the kind of like the medical section of the camp. You can see that there are several tents, all kind of set up with this same EHO symbol. At the moment, it doesn't look like there's anybody really working.
It is the middle of the night.
Because it is the middle of the night, yeah. Also, by this time, Green Bean would have dissipated, as it has been 3 hours.
Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, buddy. Is there like a tent that
There's a light on inside.
Yeah, like, are there any tents with any lights on, or like a tent that looks like it might be one where like they gather to work?
I'd say go ahead and make a investigation check as you kind of start going from tent to tent, looking to see what the setup is. All right. Yeah, you go from tent to tent, and you can see a lot of these tents are actually just like cargo tents that seem to have like packed up medical supplies in them. You do find one kind of larger tent that looks like it's more of like a clinic area with like a bunch of cots lining like up and down the tent. But you only see like 1 or 2 people inside lying on the cots as patients. You get the sense that they haven't yet gotten to the point where they need a lot of like triage medical like people going on all like at all hours because they haven't yet gotten to like an area of conflict yet. This is more kind of being a staging ground, just a general hospital for any like injuries that might have come up while traveling with the army.
Okay. Does it look like any of these tents are being used for like housing the medical professionals?
I would say as you continue kind of checking out the tents, you do hear coming from a couple of the tents, you hear the sounds of snoring.
Maybe we should just kidnap, forget the talking, just kidnap, walk into one of the place housing them and just open the bag and steal as many as we can and then get out. Like,
you have the bag as a rat.
Yeah, I can't even talk to you right now because I can't see you to be telepathic.
Nope. Do any of the tents sound like they just have like one person in them?
None of the tents that have people sleeping in them sound like there's only one person in them.
There's no like one tent with like an eager beaver that's like, I will stay up all night doing work on whatever I'm working on.
Would you like to make a investigation check as a rat?
Yup.
Alright, you get a D4 out of it with your heightened senses.
Hooray. I'm glad investigation is mine. Go! Oh.
Nope. Not even with the D4.
Yeah, it's in there. Rolled a 4.
Yeah. I would say because you're not exactly like on like well, I guess there's a little bit of a time crunch because of the invisibility. But you've already passed the halfway point, so that ship's already sailed. I would say after several minutes of kind of like going through the like the medical sector, you eventually find one tent that you can see a glow coming from underneath the flaps that shows that someone's either awake or at least left a light on.
Okay. I will hop off of Ruby's shoulder, well, scurry down her, and turn back to me. But I'm still invisible, right? Yeah, because I just stopped being a rat. It's fine. I'm not a rat. And head towards that tent, I guess. If I listen in without opening it, do I hear anything?
Make a perception check.
Am I able to follow where she's going?
Well, she's also invisible. Unless you're turning...
Could I have, when I hopped off of Ruby, could I have, like, I don't know, reached to kind of, like, grab for where her arm-ish would be, since I'm already infected anyway, kind of, and clothing is fine.
Okay, so you're kind of like,
yeah.
as you're leaping, turning back into yourself, you kind of like try to keep like one point of contact.
Where she is. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine then. So yeah,
okay, I'll do that. So we'll stay together. We're holding hands right now.
Holding hands.
All right, make a con save. No, just kidding.
Whatever. At least it's my con and not a stupid rat. Does the disease go away with the rat?
Yeah.
No.
Dang.
If only.
Perception.
Am I also making this perception check?
If you want to. All right, yeah. You both can hear the sounds of like someone like writing on paper and like the movement of paper.
Okay. I feel nervous. Anyway, was there, I know we had to go past a checkpoint to get in here, but are there still like guards around?
There's a couple guards just like on patrol in the area, but they're nowhere near where you guys are right now.
So if I were to uninvisible, it's unlikely that they would see me immediately?
Yeah.
Okay, then I'm going to cast enhance ability on myself. And I probably have to be able to see my secondary target if I'm upcasting it, probably, right?
Yeah, does it say that?
I don't know. I'm casting at 3rd level no matter what.
No, it just says that you touch me.
Yeah.
Cool, we're holding hands. We're both more charismatic right now.
Okay.
Great.
Sounds good.
And then I'm just gonna kind of like I'll pull the flap to the side and I'll poke my head in a little bit and be like, I'm not sure if you're the person I'm supposed to talk to or not. Kind of addressing whoever's writing, I guess. It's gonna be the major. Oh my god, that would suck.
All right. As you pull aside the flap, you can see sitting at a desk, currently working, writing down something. You see what looks to be a humanoid man, kind of like wearing this kind of like dark, like dark jerkin like outfit covering his entire body from the neck down, and he looks up at you with you can see he's wearing kind of like circular glasses as he kind of puts them up his nose, and he says, who are you?
Oh, right. Sorry. And I'll step in like to the side, like opening the flap wider than it needs to be open and kind of like holding it. And I'll like gesture to myself. I'm Elena. I'm from the Empire, the EHO. We were sent on a rushed mission to find out if you guys knew anything about the plague because it's been moving fast. And, they wanted me to report tonight, so I came after dark. I was wondering if you could just, tell me a little bit so I could send them a quick message being like, hey, this is what we've learned so far, but it's late at night, so we're gonna talk to them more later, but, like appease them a little bit. And then I smile.
The plague, how... where were you sent from?
The capital, the Empire, the main massa.
How did the Empire already hear about it?
We already went through all this with your major.
Okay, so please explain to me how you did this. Like how did we just started getting reports from the cities yesterday. How does the capital already know about this?
Not me trying to remember the lies that
It was the lie was it's that the professors in Ithaca, obviously magically inclined, sent messages back to the capital.
Then that's all I say. I say the professors
we don't have time for this.
There's
no time for questions.
They sent us a message and sent us immediately, so I don't really know hardly anything. That's why I'm here now, to send them a message to appease them, because they're like, you gotta go, and they only sent like 3 of us, and we've been traveling all day and night, and I just need some quick answers, okay?
Make a deception check with advantage.
You know what? I'm kind of glad I have the plague right now, because I'm running that D4.
Yep.
Manage deception.
You're welcome.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Good job. As long as I don't get more sick.
That with the D4?
Yes, it is. It's included. I have my guidance button.
Got it. Okay.
Now.
All right. I'll roll real quick here.
Oh, so I closed I let the flap fall closed after a little bit, hoping that Ruby entered, but I'm sure she did.
Oh yeah, I slipped in behind for sure.
Yeah.
We're holding hands.
No, I let go of your hand, so I'm not holding nothing.
Oh, right. That's very surprising. Wait, how did you get here then?
We teleported to the city, and then we walked all day and night. Well, marched, I guess, because it was faster than a normal walk, and it was super exhausting.
Wait, you went to the city?
Well, outside the city. Come on, we're not stupid.
He completely ignores what you said, and he reaches down and picks something up from behind his desk, and you see him put on a plague doctor helmet.
Oh, well, that's fine. No, and then I do still say, we didn't go in, we went... Whatever. Wear your protection. I get it. Will you tell me what you know now?
Well, we don't know much as
Take out like a notepad.
we don't know much, as the orders at the moment are to turn away anyone, any refugees coming from that area, as it's more important that the army avoid getting sick itself than it is to, well, than it is for us to deal with the treatment of these people. We're part of the military operation heading to the border, so we have our orders. We're not meant to be looking at
Yes,
such
but
a
if
plague.
this wasn't a special situation and a different circumstance, do you think your major would have let us into the camp and let me be here talking to you now?
No, I completely understand that's how you got here. Like, I'm sure she made a judgment call to let you in to speak with us, but I'm talking about the entire operation. I can't remember if I'd call him Commander. Yeah. Commander Blanc wouldn't have, doesn't, he wants to make sure the operation goes off with no problems. And exposing the entire army to such a plague would be a risk. And
No, of course, yes.
And so we haven't been allowed to treat or research anything to do with this sudden plague that happened yesterday. Started up.
Oh, so you guys haven't figured out anything. You haven't even looked at it yet.
No, they haven't let us.
Okay, but from one science worker to another, have you maybe unknown to the others done any research?
I haven't had time. This happened yesterday.
Oh, okay. I don't know what to do. I should just bag them. Okay. Ah, man. And I'm gonna just kind of like slump a little. You're just gonna be so annoyed at me, but you don't know anything, and that's not your fault. I understand that. What if... How much does your mask work on protecting you? Because they didn't even give us anything. Just this little mask that I have.
Well, I haven't tested it against this specific plague, but there have been other illnesses that just come with having so many people in a rundown area like a military camp. And so far, we've been able to avoid getting sick ourselves by wearing our masks.
Okay. I really don't know what to do. You know what? I don't care. I'm gonna hit the panic button because I don't know what to do. And so we're in a tent, like full on tent, like dirt beneath us.
Yeah.
Gosh. Okay. I shouldn't do it. But I don't know what else to do. It's fine. I'm gonna do... Okay. Can I mold earth beneath me so I kind of like sink down a little bit and trap my feet? And then turn the bag inside out.
I'm here.
Yeah, well, it's okay if you go in. It's fine.
You know what?
All
That's fair.
Go ahead and I guess this would be rolling initiative because that's like as you cast your spell, that's definitely like an action that can be taken as
What do you
weirdly
mean? I'm just
threatening.
sending them a message. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't have a map for this as well as I don't have a token for this guy. Let's just go over to the title page so that you have access to a token.
This is a
and-
good idea.
Yeah, go ahead and roll initiative, and then I'll roll something for him because I don't have a token for this guy, but I do actually have stats.
Yeah, stats. Oh, I don't have advantage. Oh, it's the same roll though. Oh yeah, Ruby's here.
I'm here. I saw you do something. I know
Yeah.
the panic button's being hit.
Oh yeah.
Nice. I rolled a nat 1.
Nice. Not gonna lie, I was a little bit like, do I woe his do I use woe on his initiative just in case?
Is it better if I go in the bag with him? So one of us has to go in the bag, otherwise he's not going to know how to get out. I guess I'm going in the bag.
Alright, so you hit the panic button, and you mold Earth, and then that brings us to the top of the order with Ruby. Ruby, what are you?
Can I tell that? I guess can I tell that Cat's hitting the panic button?
I probably
you-
shrunk like a few feet as I sink into the ground.
You see her sink into the earth a little bit, and then start reaching for her bag.
Okay. We had to make dexterity throws to prevent from being sucked into the bag, right?
Yes.
If I restrain somebody, does restrain give them disadvantage on that?
I think it does. Let me double check.
I never remember what restrain does.
I think it does. Let me double check though.
Because, with my 0 strength, I would like to try and grapple this man.
Hey, you can try and talk to him when you're in the bag too. You'll still be boosted.
Yes, when someone is restrained, they have disadvantage on attack rolls and dexterity saving throws.
Okay. So yeah, can I run up behind him and yeah, I guess I just want to try and restrain him.
Okay. Do you have like a way of restraining him?
I got a lot of rope.
Well, that would take time.
That would take time. So I guess I'm just gonna
yeah.
try and, I guess
you can grapple him, but all
Can
that
I-
does is reduce his speed to 0.
can I trip him? Can I try to trip him?
Yeah, you can try to knock him prone. Yeah.
I would like to try and knock him prone.
Yeah.
Let me just
Well,
double
police.
check. Make sure. Alright.
Prone also doesn't do anything. I'm just here.
Prone just gives him disadvantage on attacks.
Oh.
But you can certainly try and knock him prone if you would like.
You can. I mean, maybe he doesn't have a lot of health. You can try and knock him out because you're invisible, and then give him a good berry when you're in the bag with him.
I don't think you gave me any good berries.
I gave you
You
8.
did.
I have it written down.
You did give me 8. You're right. I should make myself a good berry tracker. I mean, we're already being pretty mean.
We're bad guys.
We're
We're evil.
evil.
It's an evil
Yeah.
campaign.
I'm gonna run behind him. I'm gonna run behind him and try to knock him out with the butt of my dagger.
Okay, so you're just attacking non-lethally?
Non-lethal.
Okay, then go ahead and...
You cut out.
Oh, I said make an attack roll.
Am I at advantage because I'm still invisible?
Oh yeah, I guess you would still be invisible at this
I'm
point.
still invisible.
Because Mold Earth is in concentration.
No.
Yeah,
And
so
it's-
yeah, you would have advantage.
And it's yeah.
All right, yeah, that definitely hits.
Gonna bonk him on the head. Shh, 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 shh.
Bonk
Go to
him.
sleep.
Maybe you only go sleep.
Go to sleep.
Go sleep.
Okay.
Can't believe I'm willingly getting back in this fucking bag.
Yep, it's pretty great.
Ah!
All right. Yeah, and so yeah, you hit him for 19 points of damage. He is still conscious.
Okay.
And Cat, it is back to you.
I'm flipping the bag.
All right. You flip the bag and you put it inside out, which means I need a dexterity saving throw from Ruby, the doctor, and Cat, but Cat has advantage.
Right, cat. We've got advantage. Oh yeah, that doesn't go on that. Ah.
I guess I'm still gonna try and make the save, just in case Cat fails. Cat cannot, because I can always. Cat can try to dump the bag again, and I can just choose to fail if we have to.
Well, that's gonna keep... No, it would have to be. I would give you the bag. You would dump the bag and get sucked in while I get out of range.
Yeah.
Because I would have to make the benefit again.
So.
I want to use woe on him and make sure he gets sucked in.
Okay. Well, what did I do again?
Minus a d6. -6!
Holy shit. Okay. All right. So, Ruby,
Yeah.
you watch as both Cat and the doctor get sucked into the bag.
Oh.
Great. Glad I chose to still make the save.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm not invisible anymore because
No,
I
you are not.
bonked a man on the head. My invisibility was going to drop eventually anyway. Technically, I would still have passed without... Do I still have passed without a trace?
I don't think you're within 30 feet of me anymore.
That's right, I have to stay within... I mean, you're in the bag.
Not for pass without trace. You just have
No,
to
it's just the casting.
Oh. Cool.
Oh, but you
Yeah.
cast enhanceability,
Oh,
so
yeah,
it would have
yeah.
dropped.
So we're charisma'd. Yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
So I'm on my own.
Yes.
Great.
Sure is.
I'm gonna
Okay,
pick up-
you're a rogue.
It's fine. It's
Or
fine.
you
It's
could-
fine. Everything's
I
fine.
know where to go in the bag, so you could pull me out with one of the objects and we'll just leave the guy. We can find him later.
Okay.
That's-
So.
but that doesn't change the fact that neither of us would be invisible then. I would rather just me be out.
Okay.
So, Cat, you find yourself falling through space once again, and landing on a familiar-looking Earth mote, floating in bag space.
Is the doctor here?
You look around and you can see the doctor looking around confused and seeing you. He reaches underneath his cloak and he pulls out a bottle filled with a kind of strange green liquid,
Oh, gosh.
and he throws it at you.
Oh, we didn't anticipate
You're fighting
this part
back.
of the plan. Wait.
Yeah.
All right.
You can dodge a wrench. You can dodge a bottle.
Probably.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh boy, I'm so good at these. Normal, not advantage. Ha. Yep.
Oh, okay. You take 4 points of acid damage as the bottle breaks against you, and your arm is just covered with burning acid.
Yuck.
All right. Ruby, you are not part of this combat anymore. Unless you were planning on going into the bag, which I'm pretty sure you're
No.
not.
It'd be funny. No.
All right,
Gives
so
me time to think of a plan.
Kat, it is your turn.
Yeah, I can say, wait. I know it's all really suspicious, but I'm desperate and I need you to listen to me for a bit.
So go ahead and make a persuasion check. This would be a disadvantage. Oh, go ahead and make your con save
Yeah.
for your enhanceability.
I swear to God, Kit or Cat. Who am I? Everything. Okay, thank God. I was gonna say if I lose.
All right, so this would just be a straight roll then, thanks to your enhanceability.
Yeah. Of persuasion. I'm proficient in this one. I have the plague. It's okay.
Yeah, you do get a D4 added, both ability checks and saving throws, actually.
Oh, I wasn't adding it to my saves. Oh well, that's okay.
That's all right. You rolled high enough.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right. So yeah. Let's see. I will roll.
Whoa! I want him to listen.
Oh, you're gonna use your woe again?
It's my last one for the day.
All right, hold on a second.
I'll have to roll it, don't I? I don't care what he rolls. He's gonna fail, hopefully.
All right. You can see he's already pulling out another vial, and he stops and he says, "What? What's going on? What is this place? Where did you take me?"
Put the acid away and I'll explain.
No, explain right now, and then I'll decide whether to throw more acid at you.
Okay. I wasn't lying about trying to learn more about the plague. I do work for Massa. It's just that I panicked because I didn't know if you would be willing to take a look at someone who did have the plague to research, but I got really nervous and I panicked. And now we're inside a experimental bag.
Make another persuasion check. Straight roll.
Free.
Okay. He stares at you through the glass holes of his plague mask for a good 30 seconds before lowering his vial, and he says, "A bag?"
Yeah, we're working on it, but it's not like done yet. That's why this happened, because this actually isn't supposed to happen. But I didn't know it was going to happen this time because it happened on accident a different time. And I'm not the talker, but I was sent to talk and I panicked.
Okay. Who's sick? Is it you? Are you sick?
Well, no, maybe. I don't know. I mean, I've kind of we've learned a little bit about the plague just from the traveling, me and a few others. And like, you know, it seems that you can kind of get like there's stages of infection. And I mean, I think I have an earlier one right now because my senses are like, whoa. But this one I seemed to have fought off once before, but we have a friend who has progressed to a further stage that we're trying to fix. That it's probably good that you put your mask on because she was actually with us invisible.
She was the fire woman that showed up next to me and hit me in the back of the head with a knife.
Yeah, we didn't want you to panic when you got in here, but I guess we didn't know how hardy you were, which is very impressive, actually. Good job.
Okay. Wait, so you brought an infected person into the camp?
Maybe.
Alright. Tell you what. I will make a deal with you. I will see if I can treat your friend. If you tell me every single person you've come into contact with since coming to this camp.
Yeah, we can do that. Wasn't that many people. But first, well, not first, at the same time, we've got to get to either a teacup, a snow globe, or some books.
Or a miniature croquet set.
Or a possibly miniature, but maybe giant, but maybe normal sized croquet set that's in here. Because that's how they're going to get us out. And then I just like look out into the distance trying to spot them.
All right. Okay. You and the doctor start making your way. You get to the first kind of connecting point that connects this smaller earth moat to one of the bigger ones at the center of this kind of rotating void. And you start climbing up the rope. Go ahead and make an athletics check.
Oh boy. Normal. Ooh. These rolls.
All right. Nice. You start making your way up the rope. And as you do, you hear a shattering of glass. And look down at the earth moat to see that the doctor has thrown another vial of something onto the ground at his feet. A kind of thick bluish mist seems to envelop him. And then you watch as the mist just seems to lift him up off of the air, and he goes flying past you to the next earth.
Oh, okay. That's cool. Dang, you must be a really good doctor.
All right. As you get to the kind of turnover point, go ahead and make an acrobatics check. All right, yeah. With that, you're able to taking the full fall damage. You take 3 points of fall damage.
Ow.
as you kind of 3-point landing and kind of shrug off the little bit of a fall, you see the kind of hovering form of the doctor say, "Is that the teacup you're talking about?" And you can see that there is your magic teacup sitting on a adjacent earth moat in this kind of ring, kind of seems to be kind of listing spinning around on that earth moat.
Yup. And I'll head towards the teacup.
All right. You can see that there's not a bridge connecting these two earth moats because they're on the same ring.
Okay.
And so you would either have to climb to the more inner earth moat and then turn around and climb back down to the one that the teacup is on, or find a way across from moat to moat here.
How far?
As you watch the doctor just drift into the open space towards the teacup.
If I stand at like the edge of the one that I'm on, how far is the teacup?
I'd say like a good 60 feet.
Ah, 60 feet. Okay. I will. There was one closer moat you said I could try and go onto.
Well, you would have to climb to the next larger earth moat that's kind of closer to the center of this whole system.
Oh, yeah. I guess I'll do that.
All right. Go ahead and make another athletics check.
I'm so scared. Oh.
Good. And then make another acrobatics check.
Bag of holding is my favorite terrain.
Nice. Actually, you know what? I forgot. You actually didn't take the fall damage before. I forgot that the fall damage is only if you fail the acrobatics check and then fail your saving throw. So you can get rid of those 3 points.
Dang, 3 more health.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, you make it to the larger earth moat, and instead of continuing along, you just kind of move adjacent to the next rope bridge and start climbing back the way you came towards the teacup. Go ahead and make another athletics.
Boy. Are we closer to the teacup still?
Well, now you're farther away. You're
Oh, okay. I had to
go
further to get closer. I understand.
Yep.
Athletics. Gosh, these are gonna go poorly. Why do I still enhance ability? I should just guidance myself, but I don't want to. I feel like in case I need to talk to this guy some more. Oh, they're getting worse.
All right. It takes a while, but you eventually get to the halfway point, and so as you get to the flip, go ahead and make your acrobatics check at disadvantage.
Disadvantage. Okay. Oh no. Yeah.
All right. No, you're good. Yeah, you were able to get down to the teacup. And you can see that it's kind of listing there. It looks like there's some kind of liquid just kind of in the teacup, just kind of moving around, almost like a small whirlpool.
Well, it's a giant teacup, right? Yeah.
Yes, it's a giant teacup.
Huge in here. Wish I found the croquet set, but I will just. I don't care about some liquid in a teacup. I'll hop in. I know it's going to be lukewarm.
All right, you hop in. The doctor just looks at you. He's no longer floating as his spell has ended. What are you doing?
Waiting to be got.
You have
Would
to
you
be
like-
in. You have to be in the teacup to do that.
Well, it's gonna be easier if you're in the teacup because basically we're going up. And I point up.
Point up at the little sphincter at the very top of the bag. And he looks up like, oh, gross.
Yeah, I know. Just don't think about it. This is fine.
Okay. He begrudgingly gets into the teacup with you.
So, do you know any? So are you like a little bit excited to learn a little bit more about the plague, so that you can cure it?
I mean, yeah, a little bit. I did want to see what was going on with it at the cities, but they
So-
wouldn't let us leave. So
So, if I had just asked you, would you have been like, "Oh yeah, I'll come see a infected person to check it out"?
yeah, probably.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just a dire situation, and I panicked. I already explained that part to you.
Hmm.
I'm sure I'll get a message any minute now being like, "Hey, where are you guys?" But I will
Alright,
tell
then.
you everything I know about it, and I will tell him everything I know about the plague, which I don't think is that much, but it's a little bit. In case you didn't know, I don't know. There's different stages and blah 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 blah. I can see colors at the moment. It's fine.
So you've actually been exposed,
Yeah, multiple times.
and but you haven't been fully infected yet.
Yes.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Do you technically work for Massa?
No,
Okay.
I work for the EHO.
Yeah, that's part of that. The EHO's in Massa.
What?
Yeah.
No, it's not. You
No,
silly
it's
goose.
not.
I'm missing them
I
up.
was gonna say,
Oh, you're right.
Mass is like air and space.
You right. I'm mixing them because I'm a part of
Say
two
air.
of them.
Did you just say air and space?
Yeah.
Space and time.
It's air and space.
You joke, but it's based off NASA.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
what
yeah.
do you, Tori, what do you
Right.
think NASA stands for?
No, I know, but it's not. But air.
ours
It's
is
not air.
I don't remember what you made Massa. All I know is based off NASA.
Magic astronomy and science.
Whatever.
Administration. Right, you're actually EHO. Okay, cool. I know more about the OSDA, but also Massa. But also kinda EHO, but I mean I was in EHO, but I know some healing stuff and curing stuff and stuff.
Right. How long is this gonna take?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm waiting for a message.
Okay. Well, we'll jump on back to Ruby.
Oh no.
So Ruby, you're alone with the bag. What do you do? And you're no longer invisible.
I pick up the bag.
You pick up the bag.
Step one. pick up the
Make a
bag.
con save. Just kidding.
Oh.
Wow.
All right. I'm wearing the bag. Can I take a look at his desk real quick and just see what he was working on?
Yeah, sure. You can see that it seemed like he was working on some kind of like medical case that you don't quite like. Some of the words don't really mean anything to you, but if you want, you can try to make a medicine to like make heads and tails of it.
I would love to do that. However, my Chrome is doing this thing where it keeps, like, not responding for a few seconds and then comes back. There it is.
All right. Yeah, it seems to be talking about like some kind of medical anomaly that he's heard about from people that live to the southeast in the Ankara Desert. But you, other than getting like that little bit of information, the rest of it is like completely unintelligible, or at least not unintelligible, just a lot of jargon that you just don't understand.
Yeah. Do I get the impression that it might be useful for him to have this if he is going to try and treat me?
You are not sure.
Okay. Well, I'll err on the side of caution. We can always give it back to him. I'll
Yeah.
stick it in my bag.
In our bag?
No!
Dang
My
it.
bag!
Oh.
It's just a bunch of papers start raining from the sky.
Oh, is it? I guess in my mind I was picturing like a journal of some kind. Is it just a bunch of loose papers?
A bunch of loose papers, yeah.
Oh, then no, I'm not gonna take them. They're gonna stay.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Does he have like a cloak or anything in here? Anything that might look Empire-y?
He did have a cloak. He was wearing it.
Yeah, cool. Okay. Found a way to steal guard uniform at some point in the Empire, but I didn't think of that until it was too late. Great. I'm gonna listen at the tent opening and make sure that I don't hear anybody nearby before I try to sneak out.
All right. Yeah. You go ahead and make a perception check. All right. Yeah, you listen for a minute. You hear a patrol of guards walk past. They don't seem to have been alerted to anything going on. And after you hear their steps kind of dissipate away, you are free to move.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna slip out and then I'm gonna try and just like get to another little hiding spot. So that I can move and dodge the patrols as I try to get out of here.
All right. Yeah. Easy enough. Go ahead and make a stealth check as you try to dodge the patrols.
Oh, could have
All
been
right.
worse. Could have been better.
No, that was good. Yeah, you easily dodge these just small groups of guards. Just kind of they're not even really looking that closely. They're just kind of just out on patrol because that's what they're ordered to do. Yeah,
Like,
and
what
you
could possibly be going wrong inside our encampment?
yeah, and they you avoid all the guards. And then you come to the first checkpoint. This is kind of separating the medical ward from like the main thoroughfare going up and down the hill.
Okay. Looking around, do I see any easy spots for me to like slip around it?
Make another perception check. All right. So, as you're kind of looking for a way to get past the checkpoint, you realize that there's a lot of guards at the checkpoint, and there's not really an easy way to slip past them, as it is a well-lit area. However, you do realize that this, like the main thoroughfare that goes like up the hill. The reason there's a hill here is because on the edge of the kind of like wings of the plateau where this castle is upon, there are some like short cliff faces, and that would be a hard thing to climb up, but maybe it would be easier to climb down.
A rope?
Yeah.
I can climb down. I got pythons.
Yeah.
I can climb down.
All right. So you slip away from the checkpoint and head over to the cliff face, and you can see down the cliff there are more tent areas. However, from what you can see, it looks like the patrols are a little looser down here. Like there's lots of patrols around like the main like boundary of the encampment to keep people out of the encampment. But once you're in the encampment, you can see this seems to be more kind of like where like the lower level soldiers are camped. And so like there's a couple of them like walking around, sitting about fires, but like there's not a lot of just like general troops on patrol in these areas. And so yeah, you think you can descend down into that, and at least it'd be easier to avoid being spotted than it is going down the main thoroughfare.
Great.
All right.
I would like to do that.
All right, go ahead and make a acrobatics check as you climb down the cliff face. All right. As you're making your way down, even like the cliff face itself is not well lit, because why would it be? And even if you're kind of like dark vision, you have kind of trouble telling the edges of like footholds when it's just different layers of stone, and you slip a little bit. Go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw. All right, you are able to catch yourself a little bit. Now here's the question: do you want to avoid making sound or avoid damage?
How high up am I?
50 feet.
I want to avoid making noise.
All right. Then you take. Need to type into the box. Yep. You take 17 points of fall damage as you kind of like quietly slide down the rest of the cliff.
That's not bad. That could have been so much worse.
Yeah, it could have been 30.
Yeah. I was weighing the cost of, can I body 30 hit points?
All right. And now you find yourself within the general troop encampment, which means you've actually you were able to skip both checkpoints, because one was to leave the medical area and one was to go down the main thoroughfare. So now all you have to do is pick your way through the general encampment area to get back to where Kit and Casper are.
Okay. Yeah, I'll start stealthing my way through.
All right.
And once I get close, I want to try and find a spot where like I can hide and try to get a message to Kit via a sick ink blot.
Okay. Yeah, you pick your way through the tents. Because these kind of encampments are kind of sectioned off in little like groups. There are times where you have to kind of like run across kind of like more kind of open areas. So go ahead and make a stealth check as you have to kind of leave the cover to get to the section where they are at.
Yes, queen.
Nice. All right. Yeah, you pick your way through the camp and eventually get to kind of like a hiding spot, like between two tents near the large tent that Kit and Casper are at. Speaking of which, Kit and Casper, what have you guys been doing over the last, like, 45 minutes?
Making out? No, joking.
Wow.
Sorry, I got myself with that one. That was very...
That was funny.
At what point did my, like, how long into my invisibility did I feel it drop off of both of them?
About 35 minutes.
Okay. As no crazy alarms went off in camp, I make the assumption that all is still chill. Hopefully. I guess I just wait. It would just be a lot of waiting.
Okay. A lot of waiting.
Casper's writing his next big hit,
Oh boy.
Okay.
called The Ballad of Casper.
Oh my god.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
So, are you doing anything specifically while you wait, or are you just kind of like pacing?
I left you some papers to read if you.
That's true. That's what I'll
If
do.
you're
I'll
bored.
do myself. I will read the papers Ruby yoinked out of that dude's freaking Foot Locker.
All right. So you find that these letters seem to be addressed to the Major.
Oh.
And you come to the realization that you are in the Major's tent.
Oh. Oh, and Ruby stole from her.
Only unlocked the Foot Locker. You can lock it back up.
Oh, did you take anything?
No, I took the
Oh,
papers
okay.
out. That was it.
Yep,
Oh,
just
okay.
the letters were taken out.
Thought about
well.
pocketing some knickknacks. Thought
Okay.
better of it.
I guess are these like sealed letters? Like if I fuck with them, she'll totally know.
No, they're unsealed.
Oh, okay.
They have been opened and read.
Okay. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? What else I got going on?
All right. Yeah. As you read the letters, you realize that they are love letters.
Oh. I'm in. I'm invested. Who are they from? Give me all the details.
Well, I don't have them like written down in spicy detail or anything.
Damn it, Mike, you should be prepared for these things. You know I would want to know.
but they are very sappy.
Nice.
And as you get to the end of like the first letter that you're reading, you realize that it was sent by Captain Luke.
Captain Luke! Oh my gosh! All of a sudden I'm just like, oh, I feel like I'm intruding, but I love it. Captain Luke. What moves? I'm reading. I'm like, how good was he doing? How good are these letters? Like, are these really corny? Like, really, this is the best you could do? Or
They are they do seem to be quite corny, but like they're not like they don't seem like poorly received, if that makes sense. It's kind of hard to tell when you don't have any of like her side of the conversation.
mm-hmm.
But like you can kind of tell through context clues that there's like there's some give and take, so you know that she at least wrote him back several times. So it's very corny, but it seems to be working.
Good job, Captain Luke. Look at you go. What do the kids call it these days? Riz?
Oh God! Get that out of here! I don't even get that one.
My turn to cause you drama.
Like I'm all for slang, but that one doesn't even make sense to me. Or at least I don't know
Very
I
the
gotta-
confusing.
etymology of it.
I can't lie though. It does just it's fun to say. I gotta
Sure.
give it to the I gotta
That's
give
fair.
it to the youth. It is just fun to say. All right. Well, I'll put them back eventually because
Mhm.
that would be real awkward for her to walk in on me reading her love letters. I take note of any maybe important details that are in there that could maybe be useful to me in the future with Captain Luke, or maybe with the Major. I don't know. We'll see. And I'll put them back, make them look as though they weren't touched. Put them back in the footlocker. I will also lock the footlocker.
Okay, sounds
I
good.
do not want the Major to be that. I don't think we already got off to a rocky start. I don't want to have her beat the shit out of me for looking through her stuff. How much time is it again on a short rest?
1 hour.
1 hour, right? Thank you. Yeah, if Casper's all into his writing, even though still sus on whether he can read.
They're all doodles.
Yeah. Isn't that what writing music is? Just doodling?
Sure.
But it's a ballad. It has words.
Yes, but I don't know if you're writing those words. Also, just because you're writing doesn't mean you know how to read what you're writing.
I gotta proofread my own shit.
No, it's just... You said you had a guy who did everything for you! You make your accountant proofread your song lyrics.
I'm just picturing like Charlie from Always Sunny, just like they're trying to read what he wrote, and it just makes absolutely no sense because he's dyslexic.
Yeah, I guess I will just sit there and wait. It's just, yep, there's nothing really exciting going on other than reading those letters. Taking a mental break from all the strain of just getting us in here.
All right.
And wondering what shenanigans are gonna fucking crop up any moment.
All right then. And it's about this time that Ruby, are you sending Inkblot back to Kit, or you're like, hey, go talk to her or something?
Because once I'm close enough, I know they can communicate telepathically, right?
Yeah.
100 feet.
Yeah, you would know that.
Yeah. So I would just want to pull them out, hold them very gently in my hands, and say, "Hey," I know, like very, very quietly, whispering to him, "I know you're not feeling great right now, and that's my fault, and I'm sorry, but I need you to tell Kit that we're outside, and that Cat is in the bag with somebody that maybe can help, but I'm not invisible, and so I don't know how to get back inside."
Kit, you hear in your head, we're back. Cat's gone. In the bag. With a guy.
I'll just sort of message back to him like, where? Okay, wait, you're back. Where are you?
Between a couple tents.
Do you see the tent? The bigger tent?
Yep.
Are you, if I looked out the front flap, would I be able to see you? Wait, you must be with Ruby, right?
Yep.
Oh, wait. Is it with 100 feet I can look through his eyes?
Yep.
Too? Oh, alright. I just pop into Inkblot vision to see where they are.
Yeah, you can see that he's kind of like moving his head, kind of listing off to one side, and his vision looks slightly out of focus.
Oh, buddy.
But you can see what looks to be kind of like the back corner of the tent.
Oh, they're at the back of the tent? So not near the front door?
They can see the back of the tent from where they're at.
Yeah, so like if I looked through the front opening, if I opened up, I wouldn't be able to see
No, you wouldn't.
them.
No.
They're through the back. Okay.
Yeah. You would also see that Ruby is clearly visible, in case you forgot.
No. I remember. She's no longer invisible. Sure. I'm gonna tell Inkblot. I need you to tell Ruby that I need her to get about. She needs to be within about 90 feet. So if you guys are right at the limit, move a little bit closer, and I should be able to get you guys.
Yeah, we're within that.
Now say between me and like if I like peeked under the tent, like if through the back, if I like lifted it up a bit to like look underneath, could I see them since I know where they are?
It might shake the whole tent, because as a reminder, this is like a very like tightly like kept into place tent, so that like the wind wouldn't take it.
Shit, right. Second. Oh wait! I can use my familiar to cast touch spells!
There it is.
Oh my god!
I was waiting for it.
I was waiting for it!
We got there in the end.
Why are you guys doing this to me?
I messaged it in the girls' chat.
Where's it in the other chat? I didn't see it. I don't know. Discord's on my other monitor.
We told you, and I can, if we're within 90 feet, I can get from there to inside in 6 seconds.
Yeah, no, I just didn't. Why? Yo, that's mean. You could have, when I was sitting here pondering for a fucking eternity, you could have just said it out loud.
I wanted to see what you'd come up with.
Yeah, no plan.
If I could have, had this not been a thing I could have done, my plan was going to be peek under the tent to see them and vortex into the tent.
No, I got that.
Yeah, okay, I'll just make it invisible.
Alright, Ruby is now invisible. Now what?
I'm gonna wait until I see the tent flap open up again. And then book my little butt over there.
How much, when Casper asked them to bring us water last time, how much water did they bring us?
Like, they would have brought you a water skin.
Oh, alright. If it's not empty, I empty it by I'll just drink it, and then I'll go open the tent. I'll tell Inkblot, and I'll be like, "You're ready."
And I can inch closer now that I'm invisible.
Yeah.
I'll then open up the tent flap very wide, very extra, like whoosh, and just hold out the water skin and be like, "We need more."
Gotta go fast.
Oh, I guess if this is quarantine, you probably shouldn't be touching this. I pulled the water skin back and I'm like, "But could we get some more water, please?"
All right. Ruby, go ahead and make another stealth check advantage as you slip past everybody once again. Easy enough.
Yum.
All right.
a little breeze.
All right, and Ruby is back in the tent.
Can't believe that worked. Yeah. I'll take the bag off. Does the bag stay invisible when I take it off?
No, once you like put it back on the ground, it becomes visible again.
Okay, I take the bag off. I'll take Inkblot out of my bag as well and plop him down.
Poor buddy.
Yeah, he just kind of sits there.
Oh, I pick him up. I'm already sick. It doesn't matter. Come here.
Somebody make sure we tell this doctor that this disease can be transferred across animals. It's important for the notes.
Well, I imagine during
I was telling him everything I know.
Cat sitting in this teacup, just like chilling in her bath. Like...
Okay, yeah, a lukewarm.
Yeah, she'd have remembered from the rat to the horses, so.
Yeah.
Oh, true.
And almost getting it when I was a puppy, well, a dog. And then I also want to be asking him. Well, I'm gonna offer him some good berries since we kind of knocked his skull in a little bit.
No thanks. I think I'll wait until I'm not in the presence.
I'm infected. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Although
hey,
we were
I'm
fine,
sick.
but whatever.
Here.
I'm sick. Do you want some food from my hand?
From my hand that I made. Yeah, but these are they're called good berries. They're good for you. Anyway. Hey, what's his name?
Whose name?
Your name. Doctor dude.
Oh. You can call me Epon.
Epon. You're cool. I thought you were gonna be stuck up and annoying.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Is your name really Elena?
One of them is.
Okay.
Ah, shoot, I had one more thing I wanted to ask him, but I forget now. That's Tori, not her. Nope, don't remember it. Oh well, it's gone forever.
All right. So, now that everybody outside the bag is together and everyone else is in the bag, everyone in the encampment at least, you guys go through the motions of getting them out of the bag?
God, no. Can't pull him out here.
Okay.
That man just has to yell, and then we're like, also,
Okay.
how many you've got here?
Oh.
Well, so then what's your plan?
Can I do a general vibe insight check on him to see if I think he's gonna betray us?
Sure, make an insight check.
Because that was the thing that I wanted to. I was going to be like, okay, so when we entered, there was a dude that looked like this that we walked past, and like I was going to say everybody. And say,
All right. Yeah, you think because he made a deal with you that he is going to uphold his side of the deal as long as you do.
okay, cool. Which I'm doing currently.
Yep. So yeah, everybody in the tent, what's the plan?
I feel like if we have somebody that can help, we should just leave.
Except 3 of us, 3 of you came in here. 2 of, like, how are you going to leave with only 2 people? I don't look anything like the form that Cat took. Fuck. I'm sick.
I'm not gonna lie, my plan was gonna be to lie.
Just gaslight them. No, it was just
Gaslight them, there were definitely only 2 of us the whole time. Could you imagine?
God.
Gaslight gatekeep girl boss. Hey. Yeah, I was just gonna lie.
All right. Lie how? Like are you guys leaving now or are you waiting till the morning? What's the plan?
Well, okay, my first step is I'm going to send a message to Kat so that she knows that I know she's in the bag, and I will definitely be getting her out, just not in this moment. So I will cast sending. Boop. And it'll be tell me what item to pull. I'll do so once we're out and safe. Let me know if you're okay. Everything's going to be fine. 25.
All right, Kat, you get the message.
Everything's great, actually.
Do you have a limit when you
Epon
message back?
is, I think,
Yes.
probably 25
Okay.
as well, right?
Yeah, same limit.
Okay. Epon is cool. We made a deal. Pick the teacup. He's gonna try to help. Okay, bye. Love you. You got it.
All right. Okay. She's good. She's in there with Epon, who's cool, apparently. They made a deal. So that's good, I guess. Now we just need to get out of here. Is the other guard back yet from bringing water?
Not yet.
How long did it take when he left, when they went to go get water for Casper? Like, obviously, an estimate. How much time do I think I have left for the guys back?
Look, it took a little bit more than 5 minutes last time, so you've probably got a couple minutes before he gets back.
And there's only one other guard, correct?
There is currently one guard directly outside.
Well, I think it's now or never.
I mean, I can just have him escort us out.
Yeah, but we have to convince him that it is normal that there's only 2 of us.
Sure thing.
Oh, you're just... Yeah, okay. Alright, yeah, okay. I'm like, never mind. I know what's happening. Go ahead. I'll be back. I'll be the fallback in case your thing doesn't work.
All right. Wait, what are we doing about Ruby?
She's
You're just gonna-
invisible.
Yeah, she's invisible. Right, of course. Okay, I'm gonna open the flap up, and using a quick bonus action, I'm gonna say, "Hey, the two of us are ready to go," and then cast suggestion on him, so he has disadvantage on the save. And say, "Can you please escort us out safely?" While saying nothing to anybody else.
Wait, what? Sorry, what was the bonus action?
By unsettling words, so that I can
unsettling words.
spend-
Got it.
Yeah, bonus. Yeah, so that he has disadvantage on the save.
Got it. Well, you
Subtract,
roll
that's
it.
what it is.
Yeah,
That's
you
what it is,
roll
yeah.
it and then subtract it. From the save.
I read it wrong in the haste.
Yeah.
D8s now, yes.
Yep,
Honestly,
roll that.
probably even better than a disadvantage.
Yeah. All right. So that is a 16 to save.
Oh, that just saves.
Oof. Yep, 19 minus 3. I rolled really well.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah. Yep. All right. I will. I'm gonna silver rebarbs him.
Okay.
This is for sure the best way, but I'll make him re-roll. Is this the best way, or should I charm person him?
No, this is probably the best way.
I think silver rebarbs is probably the better shot. Yeah, because if he just rolls slightly poop, yeah, okay. I guess I probably see like the hesitation on his face of like this. What? Like this is not at all the plan. Ooh. How do I do this? Oh, this is probably a terrible idea, but we're gonna try anyways. Okay, I'm gonna cough a bit exaggerated. Just be like, good gods, man, we need to get out of here right now. Okay, do your job. Let's go.
All right. Ooh.
No, did he roll well again?
I rolled a natural 20.
What the fuck?
Dude.
Oh my god. Oh fuck. All right. He says, "What? No, you're supposed to stay here. Wait, are you infected too?" And you can see he starts kind of brandishing his spear towards you.
I still have my mask on and I still have my gloves on.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to hold up my hands. Like make myself look as non-threatening as possible. And just be like, I don't know what's going on. This could be something in the air for all we know with how new this is. We need to leave before this gets out of hand.
All right.
Has
Are you
been around yet?
well, are you? Hold on a second. Are you just trying to like reason with him? Is that what like, or is there something added onto that?
That's what I was gonna say. I was just reading something. We're technically not fighting him, right?
No, but he's a bit on edge now that you just kind of coughed and said, we need to go now."
But it just says fighting it for charm person.
Well, if charm person just says fighting and not like hostile.
No, it says you attempt to charm a humanoid you can see within range. It must make a wisdom save and does so with advantage if you or your companions are fighting it.
Okay, then yeah, it wouldn't be an advantage because you're not technically fighting yet.
Yeah. Yeah, and then until it ends, until you or your handguns do anything harmful to it. Yeah, so it just says fighting specifically. That's why I was taking a minute to read. I was like, does this specify aggression or does it what does it do? Yeah, friends is hostile. Charm person is specifically fighting. So yeah,
Okay.
I will in that, I will cast Charm Person.
Okay.
Is it just more than one creature? Yeah, okay. At higher.
Yeah.
Yeah. It is a DC 15.
All right, I rolled a 7.
Nice!
All right, so yeah, you charm person, and you feel that same thing happened that one time when you
Oh,
cast
right!
charm person on the
To
shopkeep.
get this earring.
Yeah, and you feel your mind just kind of split, and you are both inhabiting your own body and his body at the same time.
Cool.
And he says, or I guess you say, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. We should get you out of here. And with that, he shoulders his spear and starts walking towards the exit you guys came from.
Cool. We follow.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, you guys make your way through the camp, and you get to the exit, and the guards on the perimeter are look at the escorting soldier questioningly, and he, seeing how you have complete control of him, what does he say?
Oh shit, it's like that? Oh, snap, okay. Last time it didn't quite go like this, so I didn't quite okay, sick. Oh, I didn't prepare. I guess I'll just have him say it's like a gate, right?
No, it's just a couple guards standing in front of the entrance. It's
oh right, yeah. It's like
there's like a palisade on either side of the opening, but like
there's
no
like a
like
checkpoint.
Yeah, it's more like a checkpoint. There's no physical barrier.
Yeah, I will just have him say, let them pass. Direct order from the major. They have other business to attend to and need to leave immediately. Me as Kit, I sort of like have her, she like crosses her arms and kind of taps her foot a little bit like, I have places to be, get out of my way.
Okay. They're confused, but they step aside and you guys walk out. Kit, you have to kind of stop yourself from having the guard also walk out with you, as it's just kind of, it's like second nature thinking about leaving and having it starts to walk with you. But you with your kind of like one part of your brain in this guy and one part of your brain in your, you guys walk off into the darkness.
Yep.
And then as you get about 30 feet away, you feel your brain kind of rubber band back to your own body.
Yeah.
But the charm lasts for an hour.
Yeah.
Just the general effect of the charm person. And so he just kind of sees you guys leave and then goes back to his post, none the wiser. And as you guys are leaving the camp, about 5 minutes later, you start to hear alarms.
It's fair.
Great.
We leave quicker.
Yeah.
We run.
Yeah, you run. And the rest of the party, Bee, Fulcrum, and Malkir, as you all just kind of hang out around like the campfire or whatever, waiting for the others to come back. Several hours later, you see the disguised forms of Kit and Casper running into the party.
I'm back to my normal self now.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
same.
Okay, well, they've turned back to themselves. They've turned back to themselves, and they return to the party, just the two of them.
We're still on our weird sleep cycle of traveling at night, sleeping in the day, correct?
Yes.
So we still have how long roughly till we're in like our normally we're probably gonna be going to bed soon phase?
Like several more hours. Like
Oh, okay, good.
like
I just didn't know how much time had
until
passed.
after the sun rises.
Yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to know roughly, like, is it like, oh, we're getting kind of tired, or kind of we're only near like the 3/4 portion of our day?
Yeah, I'd say it's like putting it in perspective. It's like mid-afternoon.
Oh, okay. As soon as we get to camp, Kid's just gonna start talking and just be like, "Don't worry, we have everybody, but we really need to go right now."
Yeah, I think around this time you would probably end the invisibility on Ruby. So there.
I'm tempted to keep her invisible for the full hour just in case.
Okay, all right, fair enough.
No.
This is it. This is where I fully go rogue. Never coming back, wandering into the desert.
I'm like,
But that's
Ruby's
the
here
opposite
somewhere.
direction. The desert's to the southeast.
If there's like if they have like a fire made, I'm gonna start like dirt on that shit.
Like
Like,
kicking it.
yeah.
Sure. Okay, so you guys break camp and start running off into the darkness with your bag that has your prisoner and your party member inside.
Yep.
All right. Sounds good.
Wow, I can't believe we got out
Just
of
a
there.
normal
Oh
Sunday.
my lord. What the fuck?
Out of the woods yet.
Yeah. No, I mean, I just mean physically. I can't believe, like, in it, I can't. Yeah, I'm astounded. The first time
We're-
something semi worked.
We're gonna Stockholm syndrome this man.
Yeah, he's gonna believe that he wants to be here forever.
All right. Well, as you guys run out into the night, I think that's a good place to end
Yeah.
it. I know half the party didn't really get to do anything, but sometimes that happens when you split the party.
And never
Yeah.
fucking together is.
Is
Okay.
Joe here?
Yes. Sorry, I wasn't
Oh,
paying
okay.
attention. What's going on?
Okay. So the party is reunited, except for Kat, who's in the bag with the doctor. And you guys are breaking camp and running off into the darkness as the military camp is on full alert now. And it's at that point that we're actually going to end tonight.
Ah, that's fair. Sorry, I was catching up on my Discord messages. But yeah,
Sure.
We'll end the session here. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you next week.
Bye-bye.